The advice I'd give new collectors would be buy what you like. That's it. I mean, I spent a lot of time and a lot of money buying things because I thought they'd be worth money, because I thought I'd be able to get some return on my investment here, you know? And I really don't think it's going to happen. You know, I don't have the time to become a dealer myself. I stockpiled a lot of stuff for no reason. You know, the Star Wars things I like. That's why they're open. That's why they're back here. They're sentimental. I'd say buy what you like. Don't necessarily be afraid to open your toys, you know. And don't think you're going to get rich off of this. It's all for fun.
The biggest thing is, you know, people want to speculate, and they'll go to a Kmart and they'll buy 10 or 15 of one thing, but everybody does that, so it's pretty useless to do that. The best thing I say, and I tell everyone this, whether it's models, toys, whatever, just collect what you like and what you want to keep forever. And then when you die, someone else will sell it, and then you won't have to worry about it anymore.
If I had any advice to a toy collector that was starting to collect high-priced items, I would have to say, when you spend that money, think of that money as being spent. Don't necessarily think of it as an investment, because these toys are not nearly as liquid as far as their asset than regular money or something. I mean, you buy the toy, and if you ever want to resell that toy, it takes a great deal of effort and money for advertising and that type thing, or to buy a spot at a show, I mean, to sell the toy. So be careful. Don't overspend. Don't use the plastic too much, because you can dig a deep hole, you know.
Yeah, if you like it, you know, if you want to buy one to keep and one to sell, and you really think you can sell it, go for it. But I mean, if you're making the decision here, well, gee, should I go hungry today, or buy a second one of these toys? You know, I would think, you know, eat lunch instead. The chances of you actually selling it, unless you dive in full bore and become a dealer, you know, it's pretty small chance that you're actually, you know, going to be able to turn around and sell this thing.
As far as an investment type thing, you know, play the stock market. Don't buy toys for an investment necessarily, because oftentimes the things that you buy now can sell immediately for more money. If you wait longer, oftentimes you have a toy that actually goes down and decreases in value.
The only way I obtain it is to go out to the stores and find these things, and it's gotten to the point where the people that work there and they're, you know, dealers and collectors will hold this stuff that off the shelves and wait for, you know, someone to come in and buy it all. It's really bad with starting lineups, and it's getting really bad with certain action figures. The Megalobogia was a really tough one to get. I had to be there at the time it arrived to actually get it. Otherwise, there's always stock people in the back that hold them back for other people. But once you go to the toy shows, everybody has them, and no one wants them because no one wants to pay for it. And I think the dealers are sometimes out of money because they think they've got something, and they just can't unload it. And they'll hold on to it for years, but in the long run, no one's going to want it because supply is going to catch up with demand.
If someone has a genuine interest in the hobby, the most important thing to remember is just, you know, stay within your budget, collect what you enjoy, what makes you happy, and I mean, don't worry about other things like, ooh, is this going to be worth money in a few years? So what? I mean, if you collect for yourself.
I know I went through this phase, and a lot of other people did too, of driving around the city looking through every store for the rare toys, and as a result, here's my basement filled up. You know, I've got stuff put away in boxes that I'm not going to show in this thing tonight because I'm not proud that I bought all this stuff. I've spent lots and lots and lots of money on toys I don't care about because they were supposed to have been worth money. You know, I bought them thinking they were going to be worth money. This was before my first toy show. Then I walked into the toy show, and there's all my rare toys worth money. I thought I was sitting on a gold mine, but you know what? I wasn't. It was just I don't know, it's just like the dealers had gone in and gotten the toys, and that's where they all went. And when I found one, the only reason was because I beat a dealer to it. And I think the kids are the ones losing in this case because they're getting robbed of the toys they really want. I think if you're going to be buying toys for investment and there's a kid in the lane, the toy aisle, and the kid is looking for that one toy, say, you know, good grief, give it to the kid, you know? I mean, you know, let's not be greedy jerks here.